We like matched today and we didn't even like try. Like,
yeah, we are on the same team. What is good, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Paul and I make videos about Japanese society, life, and culture from the viewpoint of a long-term foreign resident. I have another long-term foreign resident of Korea here with me, Clinton. He has been on the channel before,
yes.
I think 3 years ago now.
It was right before COVID.
Before COVID. So we walked around and talked about some of the differences of Korea and Japan society. And today, as a follow-up to last week's talk about food, I promised I was going to do a Japanese wagashi or sweets episode, and that's why we've got this spread in front of us. He's visiting Japan for like a month.
Yeah, about a month, yeah.
Which is cool. And yeah, good to get back together with you.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. I'm excited for this. This is like...
Yeah, get a full
Perfect.
array of the most common Japanese sweets. Some of these I picked up at an actual sweet shop and some others come from a convenience store. But I wanted to introduce basically the type of Japanese sweet that you can find just about anywhere in almost any kind of standard wagashi shop. And as I alluded to, a lot of the convenience stores will have these items as well. So I'm gonna actually recommend that we start with the dorayaki, which my history with this is kind of funny because the first time I saw it in a Japanese store, I was like, this is the lamest Japanese sweet I've ever seen. Because I was like, they just took two pancakes and put some sweet red bean paste in it. And I'm like, they like take the pancake culture of Hawaii and like make it Japanese. But actually no, this sweet actually dates back to the Heian period. So we're talking hundreds and hundreds of years that this sweet has existed. So it is not new at all.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, I had no idea. And that was kind of my comeuppance. I was like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, right. You assume it's something they stole from like,
yeah,
America
but it's
or something.
Actually, I'll give you the bigger.
Oh, thanks.
So it's basically, it is basically two pancakes, like two flour pancakes that are around this red bean paste. In this case, it's called tsubuan. There's two types of the red bean paste.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically either chunky or smooth.
Oh.
So tsubuan is chunky, so you've got like the actual bean things in there. You can see the bean. And then koshian is going to be smooth, where it's like totally blended. And you don't see any like bean skin or like bean form in there. Just think of it like crunchy and smooth peanut butter.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. All right, bon appetit.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's quite good.
I'm also happy that you're here to share these because if I did this episode by myself,
You need a lot of
that's a lot of calories.
you have to do a lot of running.
Indeed. Now, in Korea, do they have like this kind of bean paste sweets as well?
Sure, yeah. So I'm trying to remember the name of it off the top of my head, but a lot of street vendors will have they're like fish shaped pastries that have the red bean paste inside. But you also have like in the convenience stores, you have like buns with red bean paste like you would find here. So it's pretty common there as well.
Do they have both the chunky and the smooth type?
I've only ever had the smooth,
Oh, really? Okay.
but maybe there is a chunky that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, the fish ones they sell in Japan too, as I'm sure you know. And there's always this kind of contention that you can tell someone's personality by whether they start at the head or the tail first. So, where do you start when you eat your fish?
The head.
The head, yeah.
Yep.
I go from the tail.
Oh, really? Okay.
I guess we're just opposites.
The yin and the yang, yeah.
I don't know what that actually means, but it means something, I guess. Let us know in the comments if you know what it means.
It's like having to know somebody's blood type, right?
Yeah, I know someone's blood type, zodiac sign, yeah, that kind of thing. Can I ask you what was your first impression the first time you had the sweet red bean? Because when I first had it, I didn't really like it. I didn't dislike it, but it was so different. I didn't know how to compare it or even think about it properly. Like I was like, this is weird, but it grew on me, and now I really like it.
I'm kind of the same way. At first, I liked it, but I didn't crave it. Now I'm like, if it's offered to me, I'm like, yeah.
Cool. Where do you want to go next?
I don't know. Should we just like get the convenience store stuff out of the way?
Yeah, this wasn't a convenience store, but
that one's not. Okay.
No, this was from the actual shop.
Oh, okay.
But these are the two. Yeah, these are the two convenience store ones. So they're actually the same thing, but I got one with the koshian, the smooth, and one with the tsubuan, which is
Chunky, yeah.
The English just came me for a moment there.
Do you have this problem where sometimes you stop speaking English for like
for sure.
days and then you like can't remember words? You're like, oh man.
Okay. These are conveniently taken apart for us. So this is known as daifuku. Daifuku is basically it's the mochi, like soft pounded rice cake, and it's molded around like either the soft, the smooth red bean or the chunky red bean, depending on what your preference is. I like them both. Although if I had to choose, I like the chunky better.
Yeah, the chunky better.
That's
I don't know how I feel. I mean, I'm pretty like, how do I say this? Ambidextrous with like stuff like that. Like
ambivalent.
Ambivalent is a better word. Yeah, ambidextrous is obviously when you use
like your switch hitter.
Yeah. But I like both of them. I've had the chunky and I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe go for this one first, since we don't have to divide it.
Yeah, we can each have like a piece of this one.
Usually daifuku are like one chunk like this. I think maybe they did this so people could share, but
right. Okay.
So you could it just pulls apart like that, and then the smooth red bean is on the inside. So it's the super soft. I'll
try it. Oh my god, it's so squishy.
Yeah,
it's really
that's
good.
the word. Totally squishy. It's such soft rice cake that it's
Because we have rice cake in Korea, but it's a lot chewier.
It's almost silky, which is pretty good for like a convenience store.
It's really good.
Yeah. Well done, Family Mart. Shout out Family Mart.
Really, really good.
Like I said, I think I do prefer it when it's chunky.
When it's a chunky, oh my god, look at how much.
And the
sugar is
part,
on that
and
thing.
you can and I kind of see the chunky form of it there. Again, I'll give you the big.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You traveled, so you gotta recover all those travel calories.
Right. All the travel calories. Oh man, I made sure to have some Korean food in the airport.
You probably noticed one difference with this one.
It's not sweet, or not as sweet.
Why?
Is it? I'm not sure. It's almost salty.
Yep, exactly. This is the shio, salt daifuku. Salt bean daifuku. So yeah, there's salt added to this, so you get that kind of salty sweet. You know how some people in Wisconsin, where we're from, we're both from Wisconsin, will like have cheddar cheese with apple pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like adding that salty umami to go with the sweet.
Right.
So that's what they're going for here. I would say this is less common. It's less common to have a salty type, but I think it's popular enough that obviously they'll put it in a convenience store.
It's not bad. It's like, yeah, I like salty and sweet stuff, so this is pretty good.
Where do you want to go next? We still have a few more items on the table.
What is this?
That is a monaka, which monaka just basically means it's got this kind of hard outer shell. Like, think of it like
it's like the temple bell.
Yeah, this one's shaped like a temple bell, but this outside, what's not like a waffle exactly, but it's actually a lot like a sugar cone that you have with ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, that's
all right. We gotta try this. This looks good.
and inside you'll find a variety of fillings, but we're kind of on a red bean paste theme today. So, and that's just, that's so ubiquitous to so many Japanese sweets that going with the red bean paste option makes sense. But so it's crispy again, like you can kind of hear it crackle as it comes apart, and because it's me, I got the chunky again.
Yep, that's okay.
That's just how I roll. But you said smooth is more common in Korea, so
as far as I've had, it's only been smooth.
So,
but then again, like most of the time, you get it in those little fishes, and then or the buns in the convenience store. Huh?
Different, right?
It's good. I mean, I'd say I prefer the daifuku, but this is still quite good.
Yeah,
and you're right; it is a lot like a cone.
One of those cones that you get. The sugar cone is actually a misnomer. It's the plain cone, like the cheapo one that you get You know, like we go to like a
Yes.
like a ice cream shop where you have like you can upgrade to the sugar cone and then upgrade to the waffle cone.
Yeah.
This is like the basic one, right? But I like how it adds kind of a crunchiness and it cuts the sweet of the, because this itself is not sweet, so it kind of cuts the sweet of the
That's true.
Anko a little bit.
Yeah, the shell itself doesn't have much flavor.
All right, we have 3 left on the table. Again, I chose these because they're common. You can find them everywhere. Probably the most common omiyage or like souvenir gift that if you go to an onsen or someplace will be the manju, which are these little ball things here. You find these all over Japan. What's also left is we have dango. I got 2 types. This is from the kombini. This is from the wagashi shop. This is smooth anko.
Okay.
So the koshian. And this is zundan, which is, it's like green soybean.
Oh, really?
So this is really famous or more commonly found in the Tohoku region. So like Sendai area.
Okay.
Their zunda mochi is really famous up there. But this local wagashi shop had the zunda version of the dango, and dango just means like the
rice balls,
yeah,
right?
little white balls of rice. And I'm guessing that these might have just been boiled and pounded, because when you look at the bottom of these, it looks like it's been like lightly grilled as well. There's different types. There's like the anko, but they also have like a tare, which is like a sweet sugar sauce that they put on it. And some of them will be just plain, and some of them will put kinako, which is a powdered, it's again soy-based, like so many things in Japan. But it's like a brown powdered soy that I really love, but is even messier than this stuff. So
Yeah, that gets out everywhere.
Yeah,
It's like eating a powdered donut. I want to try this though. I'm really curious about it.
So yokan is again a sweet that you can find just about anywhere. There's some really famous shops that sell it. If you go to a department store, there's one in particular called Toraya, and they have like a tiger, Tora, as their motif, and they're really famous. And that's not where this is from, but again, yokan is pretty ubiquitous. You find it everywhere, and it's red bean based, but it's jellified with, in English, I guess it's called agar or agar. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's like a jellifying substance that you get from algae.
Oh, really?
And then on top, that you can be mixed with different things like sweet potato, and this particular one is mixed with chestnuts. So we have a chestnut yokan. This is from the real wagashi shop, so not a convenience store offering. So this is going to be, it just kind of breaks apart, and it's actually, I mean, it looks kind of soft and mushy, but it's actually pretty firm. This is going to be a definitely different mouthfeel than what we've had so far. I'll let you go ahead and break off what
I'll
you
break
want
off a
from
piece
that.
there, yeah. This looks good, actually. Oh, it is really slimy.
On the outside, but then
Yeah.
on the inside, it's almost like fudge.
Yeah, it looks like fudge, yeah.
It's a lot like fudge. Even if you touch the inside part from where you broke off, it kind of feels fudge-like.
It's almost like a sponge.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. This is my mother-in-law's favorite. She loves yokan.
I lost one of the chestnuts. It's good though. Not as sweet.
Right.
And it does have that. I can taste the algae. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's just me being crazy. I don't know, but it has like a unique kind of taste to it compared to.
I would agree with that, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if it's the algae that I'm tasting or if it's just the way that it's prepared.
Yeah. I wonder if I had not mentioned algae, if you would have been able to describe
Probably
what
not.
you were tasting. Okay. I mean, are you sure it's not like the chestnut itself? Because the chestnut to me is really strong. After the the red bean sweetness, the chestnut.
Yeah, the chestnut's definitely pretty pronounced too. I want to save the dango for last, so
Okay.
let's
do
do
manju next.
The manju. Yeah.
This is supposed to be just a regular manju, and this one I should have asked when we were in the store, but the kanji, it was described as having, like, the kanji was sake, so like alcohol.
The alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
really?
I'm looking at the ingredients. So it's flour. So it's this outer thing. We're getting away from rice. So this outer part of a manju, which again you find everywhere in Japan, is flour.
Wheat flour.
Yeah, wheat flour. Komugi, sugar. It's got some kind of milk product in it. Then beans again. This one has potato in it.
Oh,
So
okay.
This one has sweet
Sweet
potato.
potato.
There's no actual sake ingredient in there, so I guess it's just what they call the flavor.
The flavor must be
whatever that
similar?
is. So this is I'm intrigued.
Oh, okay.
So again, red beans, smooth on the inside.
Yeah.
There you go. Doesn't smell like.
It smells like sake.
Yeah, it does. It does smell like. Let me check those.
It smells like
ingredients.
nihonshu, yeah.
Let me check those ingredients again.
Yeah. Like, I don't got anything to do the rest of the day. Like,
Yeah, there's no alcohol.
it smells like nihonshu.
Maybe this big long kanji that I'm not this one I'm not sure. The very last one, maybe it's a flavoring.
Oh, it could be.
But there's no sake
Not
kanji in this thing, so I don't know. That's
All right, well, let's find out.
But you're right. There's like a rice wine smell.
Yeah. Yep, it tastes like nihonshu on the outside.
It does.
Yeah.
From what?
I don't know.
That's good though.
It is good.
I think this is my favorite one so far. Maybe it's because I like booze too much. I don't know. But this is.
I do love nihonshu, so it's one of my favorite things about coming to Japan.
And because it's sweet, it's like an amazake, like the sweet sweet sake that you get.
Yeah.
Which that might explain it. If they use like a amazake powder or something in here, amazake doesn't actually have alcohol in it. It just has it's a
Really?
yeah. It's part of the brewing process, I guess. I'm not a total nihonshu expert, but actual amazake it does. Even though it has kind of an alcohol sake taste, it has no alcohol in it. All right. Give you the big one.
All right, thanks.
I think I took the big one on the last one. So.
Yeah, okay, we'll trade.
Yeah, no sake. No sake.
No alcohol
at all,
smell. Yeah.
It just smells like brown sugar, actually.
Yeah, it looks like
Kind of a,
just the bread was made with brown sugar.
yeah, it's like a brown bread smell.
Yeah. It's pretty good though. The sake one was surprisingly good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I get that out of them.
I was really like surprised by how good that was.
Okay, we just got booted from the room we were in because someone had signed it out and I didn't know. My fault. My bad. So this is good, but I would say that the sake one was better.
Yeah, it was a lot more flavorful, the sake one.
And whatever that extra long kanji that was in there.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't even need to try these because
We know what that's gonna
we've done a bunch of
Yeah,
anko
yeah.
and the only
I'm
difference
really
is going to be
curious.
the rice bowl. So
Yeah.
Zunda. And this is from the local made shop. So
Oh my God.
very sticky, very low calorie.
Yeah. Rice cakes, yeah, definitely
Very
not calorie dense at all.
It's basically, I mean, if you had this without the paste on it, it would just be a pounded rice cake. It'd just be
Right.
mochi. So it'd be the flavor of rice, basically. But then you put the sweet or whatever sauce on top of it. But obviously, rice is very low calorie.
Oh yeah,
Especially when it's
glutinous,
densely
yeah.
packed
Yeah.
into these tiny balls that, I mean, this is not light.
No, it is
Like,
not.
It's a heavy item.
This is heavier than like a fudgesicle or something.
much heavier than that.
Yeah.
I mean, different, right?
Yeah, it's different. Not nearly as sweet,
No, I'd say like a third of the sweetness.
but it's quite good.
Yeah, it's also different texture than the red bean. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not smooth like koshia, but it's also not as chunky beany as the tsubuan, the chunky one. So
It has a very distinct smell.
yeah, it's yeasty, like beany yeasty in a way. It's kind of nice to end on this one,
Yeah.
being less sweet than because basically we just pounded a whole lot of sugar.
Yeah, we need a lot of sugar.
So, what was your favorite?
My
Which
favorite?
one did you like the best?
I mean, honestly, probably the Daifuku, right?
The first one.
This one was
Winner
my
goes
favorite.
to Family Mart Daifuku. Wow.
It's
Family
really
Mart.
good. It's really good. Go Family Mart. I mean, Japanese convenience stores are the best.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
So, okay, so Daifuku was your favorite. I think
What about you? What were you?
I think I gotta go with that manju that had
Manju?
the
sake manju was,
flavor on it.
that was my second favorite. Yeah,
That was good. I think
that was really good.
But at any rate, we just gained, 20 pounds
pounds,
each
yeah.
just for you. Thank you for watching this particular video. Let us know if you've had these sweets before or which one you'd be most likely to try if you come to Japan. And again, as always, like and subscribe. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't yet, please do so.
Yes.
And look for my content every Friday. Thanks for watching this one. Thank you for joining me, Clinton. And catch you next time. Peace.